Hey everybody, thanks for being here for another edition of Between Two Rams. I'm really excited to be here with Eliana Grijalva, our Executive Events Coordinator for VCU, and it's a beautiful day here on campus. So Eliana, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm super excited.
Yeah, well, tell me, what is it about your job that you love the most?
I think taking care of people is really why I got into hospitality. It's what I like the most about it. It could be like a 16-hour day. Maybe I have 3 events going on and I've set them all up and kind of run to the next one and try to beat my guests there. But if I can see someone and like either fix an issue, get them something they need, or just like make them feel a little bit more comfortable in the moment, that's the most rewarding part for me. And that makes my job worthwhile.
Is there any such thing as a typical day for someone who does events like you do?
So I kind of have 2 typical days. If I'm at an event on site, I try to get there early, check in with all my vendors, make sure they have what they need. I have my phone on me on loud because people are always trying to reach me that day. Check in with my clients, usually the president's office or whoever's throwing the event. Make sure they're happy with the room setup, with the food, audio, visual, security, parking, all the logistics that go into that. And then if I'm not at an event, I'm usually in the office just planning all of those things. So talking to a lot of vendors, stakeholders, talking to my team to see what we can do better from the last time, to see what they need. And yeah, just planning for whatever next round we get.
You are at events super early. You stay really late. How do you make that happen?
I truly like my job. I like the fact that I get to be behind the scenes, that I am coordinating chaos, if you will. And I work with a lot of great people, both on my team and the guests that I host. So it's a lot easier than people would think to put on a smile.
Okay. I like the idea of coordinating chaos.
Yes.
I think that's applicable for your job and a lot of the jobs that we have in enterprise marketing and communications. Sometimes it's coordinating chaos, sort of like leaves blowing through the set
Amazing.
As we're going, right? Well, tell me, when are you at your best at work?
I'm at my best when I know my team needs me to be. So when they're relying on me, when there's sort of these pivotal moments in events that can seem very front and center, they can be paralyzing sometimes, but someone has to get the balloons down at the balloon drop at commencement.
Tell me what it was like being up in the rafters of the Siegel Center, pulling those balloons down.
It is petrifying. I have a fear of heights. I went up there anyway. It's kind of like the job needs to get done, and anyone who was there at December commencement remembers that it was very touch and go at one point. Me and Candace didn't even know if the balloons were going to come down, but I think that's where determination kicks in, and realizing that if no one does this, it will not get done, so let's get it done.
Now, you are a special guest, but I also understand you brought a special guest today.
We have a very special guest. He's on site with us today. My 1-year-old is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Come here.
Hey, bud. Hey, he's adorable.
He is definitely a handful.
Mm-hmm. And I love that he is branded appropriately, so thank you.
We had the brand launch. He was included.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell me, is it like my son and daughter, when I use their full name, they're in trouble?
Definitely.
Okay, so what do you usually call him?
He goes by Crunch or Baby Crunch, depending on his mood.
Okay. Well, thank you, Crunch, for being here. And Eliana, I can't let you leave without asking my favorite question. What is your unword?
It is a great question. So I wanted to make mine a little bit aspirational, and I'm working towards being undaunted. I want to get to a point where if it's a new big adventure, if it's a good project that we're about to start, even if it's seemingly a challenge that is impossible, you just get rid of the daunt and just say, where do I jump in?
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for everything that you do for the division and for the university. We're really glad you're part of our team. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.